So why would your doctor sometimes ask you to drink a compound containing barium, a metal normally toxic? So doctors use barium sulfate in barium swallows in GI contrast studies because it blocks X-rays and it allows the esophagus, the stomach, and the intestines to be clearly seen on medical images. So you've probably had barium at some point. Soluble barium compounds are toxic, but barium sulfate is insoluble. And in fact, it's so insoluble that it passes safely right through the digestive tract, right? So let's talk about barium. Barium is a group 2 metal. It's an alkaline earth metal, and it's the second heaviest group 2 element after radium. Its atomic number 56, and its atomic mass is 137.327 grams per mole. In fact, barium was named after the Greek word for heavy, baris. And so it's an appropriate name because barium is one of the heavier alkaline earth metals and forms dense materials like barite, barium sulfate. It does have 2 electrons in its outer shell, so it's an electron configuration. It's xenon and then 6s2. And so barium has a silvery gray appearance in its elemental form with a pale yellow tint. When ignited, barium gives a brilliant green color. And so while strontium produces red fireworks, barium salts produce vivid green colors in fireworks and signal flares and pyrotechnic displays. So you get that red and green effect. Alchemists way back in the Middle Ages knew about some barium minerals. And so they had smooth pebble-like stones of the mineral barite were found in volcanic rock near Bologna, Italy. And so they called these Bologna stones. Alchemists were attracted to them because after exposure to light, they would glow for years. And so then Carl Scheele determined that barite contained a new element in 1772, but he could only isolate barium oxide at the time. And today barite is widely used in the oil and gas industry because it's extremely dense and it's added to drilling mud to help control pressure while drilling for deep oil and gas wells. Barium is highly reactive, so pure barium reacts quickly with oxygen, water, and even moisture in the air. And so because of this, it's usually stored under oil or an inert atmosphere to prevent oxidizing.